Welcome to the channel, Pain in the Patoot here, and we got another gunsmith video for you. This time it's part 19. Pretty well everything for this is available on the fleece, so you shouldn't have any trouble completing it as long as you have the cash. There might be the odd item that you would have to unlock the traders, but I did already have an SVD, so I was pulling parts off it. But most of the stuff I got off the fleece, so you should be okay. Start off by getting the SVDS itself, of course. Then a Magpul UBR Gen 2 buttstock, black. There is a small adapter you need to be able to mount that. Then there's a SAG Mark II chassis, and you will need to get a new dust cover to work with that. And then a Magpul pistol grip, black, a March Tactical FFP scope. That's requires a 30 mil mount, so you'll have to buy that. Then you can pick a suppressor of your choice. There is a thread adapter that you'll need to be able to mount any suppressor on the SVD. Requirements should be above 15 and for ergo, and no higher than 400 for recoil. All right, so let's start off by getting the gun. So it's available on the flea, as you can see. The question is it completely there? And sometimes you have to go and actually look at them to verify that all the parts are there, because sometimes people will pull parts off and then sell it as a cheat. If you are going to buy one of these, remember any gun that you use in a gunsmith has to be above 60% durability. So some of these don't really require or make it, like 53 from 100. That's below 60%. This would fail. You'd put all the right parts on, and the mechanic would not take it. So if you're going to buy one of these guns, use the higher values, closer to the full 100. I didn't want to bother doing that just in case, so I do have Prapor unlocked at the sufficient level, so I bought the pristine gun off him. All right, so it's worth 93. You can sell some of the pieces back to get some of your money back, but unless these things say 100 of 100, I might, if you're tight for money, of course you can't, but you see some of these that would not work. 40 out of 92, that's not going to work. So you got to be careful when you buy the gun. All right, anyways, I bought the gun, and the first thing you do is kick the mag out because it's not required, so now you can resell the mag. Good, good, good. But here's the SVD. All right, so let's start modding it. So what was the first thing? Pistol grip. We needed the MOK or MOE pistol grip. So there, we've met that requirement. You can see here, I'll just show you. It's the Magpul MOE pistol grip in black. That was it. We're going to need to change the stock to the Gen 3. So this is the little adapter I was talking about. The link arms hinge buffer tube adapter. It would allow you to put a buffer tube on, but this stock does not need a buffer tube, so you just have to put the adapter on. And now you'll see that there's the Gen 2. I just said Gen 3, I think, but it's Gen 2. So this is the one you need. UBR Gen 2 stock black, of course. And there you go. You're putting that on. So the next thing is we need to mount the scope. And you can see here I have the SAG, but it will not go on at the same time as this. So I'll have to remove this. And now I can put the SAG on, but you notice I have an error for the receiver. So I need this little dust cover here. So this is what you would also have to buy, the custom dust cover, so that the gun is functional. If you try to hand it in with the receiver missing, they won't accept it. So moving on, there's the 30 mil ring. It is the Night Force. I happen to have one, so I just use it. It works fine. And here's the FFP, or the March Tactical scope. So we're good up until that point. So what else did we need? Well, we needed a silencer. So you can't put a silencer on the end piece. You need to install a little thread adapter. So this is the Rotor thread adapter, because I'm going to be using the Rotor 43 muzzle. So we put that on, and now it will take a suppressor. So the suppressor, again, that I chose is the Rotor 43. So we put the thread adapter on. Now we can put on the silencer. So we'll just let you have a little bit of look at it. So there, we're almost done with this task, although we're still above 15 for the ergo, so we're good. But we notice here we had to be below 400 for the recoil, so 278 plus 126, that's 378 and 2398, and it's over 400. My math's not the greatest. So you should know by now that in order to reduce recoil, what's remaining would be a foregrip of some type. So in order to put a foregrip on, I just happen to have a Strike Industries Key Mod 6-inch rail. I think it needs a 6-inch rail on this particular adapter. It won't take anything shorter. And then I can just pick one of my available grips. So in this case, the biggest reduction in recoil, I'll take the biggest, is the Zenit RK1 tactical foregrip. And you see there the tactical foregrip. And there, we should be done. So you can see the little check mark. This meets the requirements of Gunsmith Part 9, so I should be able to hand this in. So there, that's a quick run through of all the parts you need. Again, you get the gun off the flea, pop over to the task here, and we're ready to hand it in. So hopefully that will be of help to you. If so, I wouldn't mind if you could give me a like or even a subscription to the channel. It helps me out. Key points are to remember that when you put on the SAG MK1, you do need the dust cover. In order to put the UBR Gen 2 on, you need that little buffer tube adapter. In order to put the scope on, you need the 33mm rings. And in order to put the silencer on, you need the thread adapter. Okay? I would, if you get one that actually comes with a bullet in it, take the round out because it's not required. Once again, thanks for coming to the channel, and give me a thumbs up. Thanks.